It's now time for the post-match report presented by the American University Athletics Eagles Club. Jeremy Huber here with head coach Jason Borrelli after a 38-7 victory over LIU. Coach, obviously the win's good, but this environment had to be just fun to coach in and see your guys thrive in.
Yeah, it was a little bit surreal. I think back to 2022 when my first dual meet inside of Bender, and just kind of that flat effect, and it was, not a lot of people. It was quiet. We didn't have anything, music or anything going, and just I remember thinking, like, we got to do something to spruce this up. And we've worked really hard for 5 years to try to build an environment that likes wrestling, loves wrestling, and gets excited about wrestling. And tonight was really amazing. And a shout out to so many people, the band, the pep band, the Spirit and Cheer Squad, our people behind the scenes, the staff, just for promoting this and doing things with the fog and the lights and the garage door. Just everything felt like a big-time event, a big-time environment. I've been to a lot of Big Ten programs, a lot of ACC schools, Big 12, been all over the country over the years, and I don't know that I've been to a place that was any better in terms of the environment and the feel when you're in here. It was really electric at times and excited. It was great.
And this as a coach, all that stuff is great, but you have to have the product. For JJ Peace to get a pin early, Caleb to pin probably their best wrestler, then E-Man to finish it off. How thrilling was it for you to see your guys get out there and execute like they did?
Yeah, JJ's match was awesome. I mean, you think about history. I talked to the guys in the locker room before and just said, 20 years from now when you're alumni and you're coming back on this day and we're in this gym and you're gonna be the team, the very first match that wrestled in here. How do you want to be remembered? And I think JJ probably took that to heart and went out there and in the very first match in this new facility got a pin, and that really electrified the crowd and gave a lot of energy to the bench. And I honestly, that kick started a run that probably allowed Caden Milheim to score and win late. When you feed off of your teammates, you get a big win at 25, 33, 41, 49. Caden goes out there. If things had rolled a little different, he might not get that last takedown. And so, that's what we talk about, where your energy and how you wrestle can impact your teammates. And JJ set the tone for us.
And this, I'm not going to call it a get-right meet, but you saw guys. You see Jack Maida get back out there after some tough struggles. He gets going again. You see Gage Owen get a nice victory for him. Talk to that of the other guys, Max Sleet performing as well, maybe not with falls, but wrestling good solid matches.
Sure. We just, what I really get excited about when you say that is, we're starting to get a lot of depth because when guys are out, other guys are stepping up. When our better guys get back, they're not they're picking up where they left off, and I just get excited, but it is exciting to see Jack Maida back and starting to get consistent. You and I spoke before this duel that he's a wrestler that just gets way better with competition. I don't see as much growth in him, which is surprising, in the practice room, but when he competes over and over and over, he's a really high-level competitor, and he'll start polishing up everything and looking better and better as he gets more competition. So it's good that he's healthy and he's back this time of year, because he's going to hopefully run out the regular season and then make a deep run into the postseason.
One last one for you. I apologize. I don't exactly know the dog days part of the wrestling calendar, but I feel it might be right around here after you've come back from holidays. How big is it for your crew to get this night and kind of get a look at, hey, we can keep doing this and keep it moving forward in a positive direction and maybe do some big things this year?
Yeah, it's really important. Yeah, this is a stretch where you want to be starting to wrestle well. And Caden Milheim, Jack Maida, a lot of guys are, and JJ. So even E-Man. So it's good to, you always say, like, late January, early February, you want to start really feeling it. That way you can ramp up and head into the postseason on a high. So it's good, and I hope this will carry us on to Sunday when we go up to Army and wrestle a good Army team.
Yeah, quick turnaround for the Eagles. Good luck, though, but it's a night to remember, Jason. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for our Eagles Club post-match report. Do your part to support the successes of AU wrestling student-athletes in the classroom and on the mat by joining the Eagles Club.